Hello students, welcome back. In the last session we have discussed about home page. In that we have discussed a website home page and a browser home page. In today's session we will discuss about web development. So let's start. Web development simply refers to building websites and hosting these websites on the web servers. Developing a website requires scripting languages to be used both on the server side as well as on the client side. The following diagram shows use of languages on the server side and client side. So there are certain languages which can be used on the client side of a web connection. These are said to be client side scripting languages, and these are Ajax, Flash, JavaScript, jQuery, Microsoft Silverlight, HTML5 and CSS3. These are some of the client side coding languages which can be used in web development. Same way we have some server side coding languages. Server side and client side is nothing but where the page is executed. When a page is requested by the client and if that page is executed by the server, then we can say the page uses server side scripting languages. Or if a page is sent back to the client, to the browser, and the browser is executing the page on the client side, on the browser side, then we can say it as a client side scripting language. So on that basis we have server side languages like ASP, ColdFusion, CGI, PHP, Python, Ruby, Java and .NET. So these are few server side scripting languages. There are certain languages which are used on both server and client, and these are Google Web Toolkit, Dart, OPA, TADSYS, and there are many other languages which can be used on client and server side. Even JavaScript was used on both the sides, that is server and client side. Before developing any website, one should keep several aspects in mind, and these aspects are: first, what to put on the website, what exactly you want to put on the website, then who will host it. Again, hosting is one important step of web development. So before starting with developing a website, we need to think of who will host it. The client will host it, or the developer itself will have to host the website. Hosting simply means adding the website on the web. Next, how to make it interactive. How a website needs to be made interactive. What things to be added on the web page so that it will be more interactive. Then how to code it, which language has to be used, which scripting language has to be used to code the website, that has to be decided. How to create search engine friendly website. So creating a website, that to a search engine friendly website, it is very important. Search engine friendly websites are websites which can be searched easily, and all the information present in the website can be searched from any search engines. So search engine friendly websites will get more hits than the websites which are not search engine friendly. How to secure source code frequently. Security of a source code, it is also a major concern when it comes to web development. The code should not be accessible to the users or unauthorized users. Will the website design display well in different browser? Browser compatibility is also an issue with the web site, so it has to be decided before the development that the website should be displayed, how the website should be displayed in different browsers. Will the navigation menus be easy to use? Navigation menu, it is used to navigate from one page to another page, and how this navigation menu has to be, it has to be decided in advance. And navigations, there has to be navigations provided on each and every page of a website, so that one can move from one page to another page very easily. Will the website loads quickly? This is also one more important aspects of website development. A website which takes more time to load is not visited by the visitors frequently, and if a website is taking more data to load, such websites are not visited by the visitors. So while developing a website, the images which are used on the website or other things which are used on the website needs to be optimized, so that a website is loaded very quickly and that takes very less data on the user side. How easily will the site pages print? The printing facility which is available on the website, that also needs to be thought before the development of a website. How easily will visitor find important details specific to website? So all the important details should be easily found on the website. So there has to be pages which gives, like home page we can have, from where a visitor can get all the detailed information about the website. How effectively the style sheet be used on your website? Style sheet plays a very important role in developing a very interactive and a colorful website. So use of style sheet has to be done very effectively. So these are some key aspects we need to keep in mind while developing a website. Web development process. So this is the steps which can be used to develop an effective, attractive, responsive websites. So the steps in developing a website are information gathering, planning, design, development, content writing, testing, maintenance. Information gathering is the step which is mostly ignored by many people, but this is a very critical step in the development process. To ensure that your web design is on the right path, gathering information about the business is necessary. Know the goals of the business. Do you actually want to sell a product and services, or do you want to improve branding and work on online visibility? You need to research your target audience. Are the audience teenagers or the children's, or they are adult people? All the things are necessary to make a web development successful. So you need to gather information about the business before developing the website. Planning is after gathering sufficient information about the business. It is time for the creation of sitemaps and wireframes. A sitemap is made with the information collected in the first stage. The primary motive of a sitemap is to create a website user friendly and create a structure of a website. A wireframe provides a visual description of a site. Other than that, decides what functions and features you want in a site. This function includes login, email, subscription, admin, live chat, and so much more. So that is the planning step, where we have to plan what exact things required on the website. Then design, it is a key part of the success of the online website or the business. The web design is created according to the targeted audience. A website that you are designing for school is entirely different than what you are designing for goods. Other things to keep in mind are a theme, color contract, where to place text, images, videos, etc. The design layout will structure your page in a systematic manner so that it would look appealing. So design is a very important step in the development of a website, and the design has to be created according to the target audience. Then the development. In this stage, the design of your website is under the developers to run the codes on it. A web developer will use codes on the site to make it function and run smoothly. It is the most crucial step in the development as the graphic design in the previous stage comes in to life. As per sitemaps, a home page is first designed, then the other pages. Here you can finally start making the website. Other elements designed in the previous steps are utilized to create an actual web design. Most of the time the landing or main page is created first, and then all other pages are added as per the site hierarchy created as mentioned in the sitemap. A deep comprehension of every development technology that you are going to use is crucial at this particular stage. So development is a stage where the actual development of web pages is carried out. Then the content writing. After the development process, now it is time to write the content on your website. Excellent and engaging content is necessary to grab the attention of the people. The content should be modified for the website with headings, subheading, tags, etc., so that people can find what they are searching. Content writing is where you need to write and publish content all the time so as to fulfill business objectives. It could be to expand brand awareness, make people aware about products or services, product leads, or attractive new clients for the business. That is about content writing. And lastly, about testing, the phase testing. This is a routine part of web development process. Every page and links are tested before launching the site to make sure nothing is broken. So testing has to be carried out with total care so that no mistakes will be left on the website when it is hosted. Check every form, script, and run spelling check software so to find possible typing errors. Use code validators to check to make sure if your code follows the current web development standards. In this stage, your site is tested for several things, including website speed, cross-browser compatibility if your site works on multiple browsers properly, multiple screen test all the necessary tests are performed on a website before launching it onto World Wide Web or web. And then we have a maintenance. Once the site is launched, that doesn't mean the end of services. To avoid any further inconvenience, most developers are happy to provide maintenance services. There are many tasks to be carried out by the company, such as giving customers the source code and documents, working on feedbacks and the post-development support. This step holds equal importance because the main purpose of the site starts once it is live for people. So maintenance, it is also a very important stage of the development of a website. Okay, these are the steps which need to be followed in the development of a web. Okay, these are web development process or steps. With this, we will stop here today. Thank you.